Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to transition making CDs and DVDs with your church to an on-demand service to make it so much easier for your workflow and so much easier for your whole congregation and anybody who wants to watch any of your church services. Coming up next. So, if any of y'all have been following me for any period of time, you'll know that I am the acting president of the media ministry at my church, but also I own a company that helps specialize in technology and other things like that, helping with churches. So, for the last 7 years, I think we went from having some old cameras to HD video switchers, live streaming and things like that. But in the entire time, we've still been recording the entire service, rendering it down to where it fits on a DVD, and we hand that out and sell that on our website or give those to our missionaries when they go out to sick and shut in and everything like that, just to make the service available. And we charge at a nominal fee, mainly to cover the supplies of what it takes for us to do that. So we had this one of these moments. We had a revival recently at the church, and I made all the DVDs like we normally do, but we only had about like 2 DVD sales the entire service. So I went back and looked over the all the orders for the entire year, actually the last 2 years, and we make a DVD every single Sunday, as well as I put the sermon just by itself in podcast form, as well as video on our social media platforms and our website. But we were able to record the entire service, and that's what's available on the DVD. But looking over that, in the last 2 to 3 years, we've only sold maybe about 10 to 15 DVDs off of having a DVD for 52 weeks out of the year for the last 3 years. What's that? That's 156, not including any special events or anything like that. So pretty much put the question out there, and I asked this the same way. If y'all are in media ministry, if you're making DVDs and things like that, when's the last time you even watched a DVD? I had some people, when I asked this question, they haven't used their DVD player in 6 years, and then more recently with Netflix and on-demand services and everything like that, most people don't even watch the Blu-rays. I mean, I do, because I like the highest quality, and I still, for whatever reason, for Blu-ray disc, I still like physical media, but I still have digital copies. But I digress. But this is meant for your church. So I think a couple of years ago, with the advancement of technology, things have just been passing so much faster. So I think maybe about 4 years ago, I discontinued making CDs, just because of limitations and the amount of work it takes to make those. And no one has ordered CDs from us in years. It was a hard change from tapes to CDs, and then once we went to CDs, that picked up for a while, and then we went to DVDs, CDs fell off, and now DVDs are falling off because now you can get access to everything on demand. Stream it on your phone, tablet, smart TV, computer, whatever. So from this standpoint of what this channel is about, it's about embracing and making technology simple and being able to reach more people. So my thought is, if you can have movies and everything like that on demand, why not have the same thing for your church services? So what we did is we currently use Vimeo. I like Vimeo a lot. They have advantages over YouTube. We pretty much use for everywhere, but Vimeo allows you on the pro level to actually make on-demand services where you can actually make a page and be able to create and put episodes on there, and it's paid either for the entire series or per service. So I just want to share with y'all what I did with our church just to transition. We've done this now for not even a whole month yet. This Sunday will be an entire month where we've done this. So I just want to walk you through what I've done with doing that. All right, let's cut over to the computer. So from here's my church's Vimeo page. Now, it works just like YouTube. but I'm gonna walk through how we actually did our on-demand stuff. So when I come in here, and I'll probably do this in another video, how I render all this stuff, because an entire service does take up a lot of space. I come in here to on-demand pages, and in here, so let's say I go in here. This is, like I said, our church, our services. It's title, which is the same title that goes up here. A little blurb, full-length services from Antioch Baptist Church, learning the truth about the Bible. Visit us here, and then I have links to all of our social media. So in here, I pick the release year, which was this year, and our genre I have, because when church really didn't have anything that fit except for TV plus series, not action, animated art, documentary, drama, fashion, instructional. There was really nothing to match. So that's why I went with TV and series. But again, it doesn't matter. Your tags, you can do this for anything. I just happen to put spoken word, Christian Baptist, our church name. I can actually do the full one. This church, we'll add that. And we'll also say Jesus. Word of God, gospel, worship, and I don't think there's a limit, but I put keywords in there to help that out. All right, so content rating, I check this off as all audiences. Primary language is English. If I had subtitles, I can add other languages. I don't have that at this point in time. And I'll go ahead and save that. So, and I think I mentioned this before, Vimeo, you could sign up for a free account. You're limited on how much you can upload. And then we went with a plus plan for a while. And that limits how much you can upload. And this is not available until you get the pro level. Pro level is, I think, about $250, $260. Now, I know some of y'all might say, why not just use YouTube or any other platforms? I mean, those are perfectly fine. Again, we were looking to offset what we were already selling, and YouTube currently doesn't have an option. I think they used to have an option, but I don't think that's available anymore. So this is just one option that we use for our church to go do that. So we upgraded to the pro level, and that's what we're able to use now. All right, so we're gonna go to distribution next. Now, depending on what you're doing, I don't know. Sometimes you may or may not be able to offer this worldwide. Currently, there's no reason why we can't. We're not doing anything crazy. It's not disrespectful, doesn't break any violations or anything like that. So we have ours currently as worldwide, but you always could pick in here and name off every single country that you want, or all the countries that you want to exclude. Ours is worldwide. Right now, we also have another option called shortcut URL. Now, depending on how web savvy you are, I also handle the website for our church. So I was able to, like right now, you pick a name for what you want the address to be that people go to get to your on-demand page for your church. Now, ours is called Antioch Verona Services, but what I did is I made a subdomain on our website, our church website. So instead of people typing in vimeo.com/on-demand/Antioch Verona Services, blah, 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 all that long stuff. So what I did is made ondemand.antiochverona.org. And when you go to that, it takes directly to the page that we just made. It makes it a lot easier. Everybody in our church knows AntiochVerona.org, our church website. So instead of doing www, I just do on demand. And normally, if you have your own domain, that's free to do. You just got to follow through with the steps and instructions on how to do it. We currently use Google Domains to do that, and it was literally, actually, let me go to it and let me show you how simple it actually was to do. So here's our domain. I come in here to DNS, and I literally come down here and said I want to make a subdomain. I gave it a name, so it'll be whatever.antiochverona.org, And then I put in the destination. So this is what will be the vimeo.com/on-demand/Antioch Rhina services. And then do I want it to be permanent? Yes. Do I want to forward it? Yes. Enable SSL, if you would know if you have access to that or not. And I just click that, and that's it. And as you can see, this is where that domain is that I made and how it goes. And I can always delete it, but there's no reason for me to do that. And that's how simple it was. You can do the same thing with GoDaddy, oneandone.com, register.com. Almost every single web domain has access to that. If you have somebody that's hosting your websites, they should know how to do that. And if you have any issue with that, you can always email me down here at this email address, and I'll be more than happy to help you with doing that. All right, so we got our domain. Now you can also set it to where you sell on your own domain, which is kind of what I did a little bit here, but this was just easier for me. And I might come back and redo this. But right now, since I'm on Vimeo, that's going to allow it to be done here on Vimeo, and I can just link to wherever. All right, so let's go to pricing. I didn't change anything, so that's fine. Now here you can accept your currencies. Again, since I'm doing this worldwide, I'm just believing for big things. So we just offer the videos worldwide, so anybody could buy that. So we will accept whatever currency that they decide to pay. And here, then you want to say you have options of, do you want to rent and buy price. You can have people rent these videos for a certain period of time, or they can buy all the videos. That's your option. You also can set per video for series, and that's what we did, since we're putting all of our services on this page, but it's not one payment and then you get everything. Right now it's per video, so per service. So a whole DVD used to cost us $10. Because we're not doing that, we dropped it down by half, and we might even drop it lower than that. But this is what we're doing, and like I said, this is 1 month, so I still need to actually make a video to educate people on how to do this. So you set your price there. Also, you have the ability to let them download the videos after they purchase it. As of right now, we don't do that. You purchase them, they'll be online. They log in, make an account on Vimeo, just like Netflix. You make the account, you buy the video, and it's there every time you sign in on whatever device that you sign in on. All right. So you got to think, this opens up a lot of doors. If you have like revivals, if you have conferences or anything like that, you can offer this whole thing to be recorded. And then if somebody wants to watch it later, you can make this that they pay for it once, and then they can download it and they can own it and watch it whenever they want to. It just opens up a lot of flexibility for things that you can do. All right. Then here you have your videos. You have a trailer here, which is nothing but the intro and outro video that I normally start and end every DVD with. I just put it on here. And so when Sunday comes, I render the video of the church service. I come in here, add a new episode, and as you can see, started this in July, going through the whole month of August. So actually, we've actually already had a whole month. But I would come in here, add one more video in here, it uploads it, takes all the settings that we've already done, and then pushes it on, and that's what we got. And if we did bonuses, we could add them here. Right now we don't really have bonuses. I'm thinking maybe if there was a baptism or something like that, I could put it in there, but it's really not needed because we record the entire service. So we have it from very beginning all the way to when the word is done. We don't record offering or anything like that. So that's it. We just drag there and that. Now in appearance, you can change this, customize the colors and all that other fancy stuff. I haven't gotten that detail yet. I just pretty much just put the same image that was on our DVDs and the description that I already shared with y'all. All right. And then under details, I would add all of the ministers, which I haven't actually done in there yet. Crew, I reference other people who've helped with it. And a lot of this stuff really isn't needed. So honestly, I don't even need to do that because we're not casting and doing all that other stuff. And then this page, and I need to make sure I blur this out so you don't see this, but you can set, well, I'll set it right now, it don't really hurt. Right now, because we're testing this, it allows you to make a promo code to where I made this code, ABC test. Yes, I am telling everybody, ABC test, and I can set how many times I want it to be used, and what is the discount offer. Oh, it allows free. So the idea is, while I'm trying to help our church transition, I let them know, use this passcode, go to this website, make an account, use this passcode. You can go to the website, get one video to test the whole thing out, and it's on the house. And it's more of trying to help educate people on how to do it. And, right now, this started on August 5th. I remade the code. But pretty much that means, and you can set an expiration time, or it's going to expire once it's been used 25 times. And you can make other type of promo codes, whether it be a discount code, anything like that. So like if I come in here, I can use a single use, a batch use, where it'll make a whole bunch of codes. If you want, give it a name, the total, what's the discount free, a percentage off, a certain monetary amount off. Does that allow you to buy one episode, which, because of how I have it set, it is only at an episode. So that's that. And then you can have VIP access, give viewers access to titles before they're released to the general public. I'm really not using this. What I'm thinking about doing is, for normally at our church, if you're the preacher, we give you a copy of the entire service. So the idea is, I come in here, make a code for our minister, and then they would come in and download their service or have access to their entire service to see them preach or everything like that. But again, if they just wanted to see the sermon part, we already offer that on the website, so they can do that, but it's up to them. All right, so we'll go over here to audience. I'm not gonna save any of that. Do I want to allow people to make comments? I say yes, only for people who purchase. And then I have links to a few of our social media things. And it does give us access to export the email addresses of people who've linked to it, just for putting that into a mail campaign or a flyer or something like that. But that's pretty much it, guys. I really like this option because it makes the workflow of what I normally do really simple. So I take the recording saved onto a thumb drive. I bring the thumb drive home, and then what I do after that is I edit it, split it out for the podcast, split it out for our website, and then I render the entire thing. Actually, I used to do it in 1080p, but it's been taking up a lot of space, so I'm doing 720p, still fine. Render the whole service out, upload it as a new episode, and normally that whole process, outside of making the DVDs and everything like that, I'm going from making the entire service to rendering. The church is normally over by 12:30. Everything is uploaded on the website and available for purchase by 2:30. So about 2 hours after service, the entire thing is ready, compared to maybe about 5 o'clock maybe around 3:30. So I'm saving myself about an hour, but that's not even including if I have to make actual physical copies of DVDs and everything. Once this is uploaded, it's just there. So that's it. So just to let you know about this, that's a really great option that we've been using that's helping us out and being able to reach more, because now you have to think about it. We don't have to hand out anything. We can just print out multiple codes, those promo codes, and give those out to people. You can share that on your website, your social media, Twitter, whatever, to hand it out. Now, we still do make DVDs. It's by request only. But again, just from a history standpoint, we haven't had to use it. So this is just, the whole series is about modern media ministry, is embracing newer technologies to advance your church. And this is one of those things that I think really will help. It's not for everybody, but if you're already in that mode of making DVDs, this is kind of like the natural progression, because honestly, what I want you to do is go ask your congregation when's the last time they watched a DVD. If it's been over 3 years, it almost kind of defeats the purpose of making a DVD, because if they haven't watched it in 3 years, obviously they're not ones buying your DVDs and watching them. But I bet you they've probably watched at least 2 YouTube videos that day, or any type of video streaming, whatever. So that's kind of the move. I hope that helps. This is AJ. And again, I'm gonna keep my link down here that you can reach out and email me, or you can check out the description. Email me if you have any questions. I do consultations to help y'all out with your church and moving forward in any type of technology and media that you need assistance with. And then on this channel, I post a lot of stuff from media, ministry, music, entrepreneurialism, everything like that, to help advance the body of Christ and move forward and other things. So anyway, this is AJ, or AJ the CEO. I will catch y'all later on the next video. Peace.